I just found the scariest words in the Bible. And God forbid you hear these words one day. God forbid Jesus ever speaks these words to you. But in Matthew chapter 7, Jesus speaks and he says, many are going to come to me and say, hey, we did all these things in your name. We casted out demons. We healed the sick. We prophesied in your name. But Jesus is going to turn to them and say, get away from me. I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. Other translations say, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, or you workers of wickedness. Now, I grew up wondering, like, what if that's going to be me one day? What if I live my whole Christian life and then to hear, hey, get away from me, I never knew you? What if one day when I stand before the throne, God's going to tell me, get away from me, I never knew you? Here's the key thing. People always talk about the depart from me part, and they always wonder, oh, is that going to be me? Is that going to be, I'm so scared. But they always miss the last part where it says, I never knew you. Leave me, you who practice lawlessness. The key here is the last part of the verse. It says, depart from me, those who practice lawlessness. Do you know what practicing means? It means to get better at something. It's continually doing something over and over again. You can confess Christ and you can do things for God, but still live in sin. In fact, people do that today. They say, well, I'm Christian. Oh, I'm covered by grace. And they continue living in sin. Bro, the fruit of a real believer, the way you know whether or not you're going to hear these words is by asking yourself the question, am I convicted about sin? Am I living in lawlessness? Because if you are, there's a high chance God's going to be like, yo, that's great. You did all these things, but the fruit of your life never showed me that you were a Christian. You talk the talk, but you never walk the walk. With that being said, the fruit of a real Christian is a transformed life, is a life of holiness, is a life where you don't practice lawlessness.